I almost deleted the voice memo without listening to it. It came from an unknown number, just 3 seconds long, and I assumed it was spam. If I had, I wouldn't be telling this story. It was a Tuesday evening, the kind where nothing ever happens. I was unloading groceries when my neighbor's son, Leo, rode past on his scooter. He was 10, skinny, always polite, the kind of kid who waved at everyone. His mom usually watched him from their porch, but that night she wasn't there. "Hey, Leo," I called. "Where's your mom?" He shrugged without slowing down. "She's busy." That should have been my first clue. His mom was never busy when Leo was outside. She hovered. Always. A few minutes later my phone buzzed. Unknown number. One new voice message. I sighed, juggling grocery bags, and tapped play. Leo's voice came through, barely above a whisper. "If something happens to me, it wasn't an accident. Please tell my mom." That was it. No explanation. No goodbye. My heart dropped into my stomach. I ran back outside. Leo was gone. His scooter lay on its side near the curb, one wheel still spinning. I scanned the street. Halfway down the block, a dark SUV idled with its hazards on. A man leaned against it, looking at his phone. Leo stood beside him, hands shoved deep into his hoodie pockets, shoulders hunched like he was trying to disappear. I walked toward them, forcing my breathing to slow. "Hey, Leo," I said. "You left your scooter." He looked up, eyes wide. The man straightened immediately. "He's with me," the man said smoothly. "I'm his mom's friend, just giving him a ride." That didn't line up. Leo never got rides from anyone but his mom, and he hadn't corrected the man. He hadn't said a word. "What's your name?" I asked. The man smiled. "Tom." "What's Leo's mom's name?" Sarah." "Wrong. Her name was Melissa. I'd lived next to them for 4 years." Leo shifted, then did something small but deliberate. He coughed and let his phone slide out of his sleeve, landing at my feet. "Oops," he muttered. I bent down, picked it up, and unlocked it. The screen was already open to a recording app. Another memo, still recording. My blood ran cold. I looked straight at the man. "Step away from him." His smile vanished. "This isn't your business." "It is now," I said, and hit the emergency call button on Leo's phone. The man reached for Leo's arm. Leo jerked back and ran straight to me, crashing into my side. I wrapped one arm around him and didn't let go. "Leo," I said loudly, "go inside my house, now." He hesitated for half a second, then bolted. The man swore and took a step toward me. "You don't understand." I raised my phone. "Police are already on the line." That's when he ran. He sprinted for the SUV, dove inside and peeled off down the street. I got the plate number just as my 911 call connected. "Stay inside," the dispatcher said. "Officers are en route." Leo was shaking so badly he could barely stand. I sat him on my couch, wrapped him in a blanket, and stayed on the line while sirens echoed outside. His mom arrived 20 minutes later, frantic and pale. She dropped to her knees in front of Leo, clutching his face like she needed to see that he was real. Between sobs, she explained. The man was her ex. She'd left him months ago after he'd started showing up unannounced, watching the house, following Leo home from school. She had a restraining order. She thought it was enough. Leo had seen the SUV parked near the bus stop that afternoon. The man told him his mom was hurt and needed help. Leo didn't believe him, but he didn't know how to get away either. So he did the only thing he could think of. He recorded his voice. "I figured if something bad happened," Leo said quietly, "someone would know it wasn't my fault." The police caught the man less than an hour later. He hadn't made it out of the city. That night, after everything settled, I replayed the voice memo again. 3 seconds. A kid planning for the worst, and hoping an adult would listen. I keep that message saved now. Not because I want to remember the fear, but because a 10-year-old knew something was wrong, trusted his instincts, and left proof behind just in case someone like me almost ignored it.